Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, weekly strategically minded Handelabber stream as hosted by Logic Dolphin again. That's right, John has been kicked out. Handelabber believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabber Games on Twitch and Handelabber on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Logic Dolphin on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, pretty much any avenue. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. Find more information on those games at Handelabber.com and support the Sentinels of Earth Prime Kickstarter to see more Handelabber content. All right. So where are we in the vintage one-shots? Bit of a stretch is this week. We'll get to it in 5 years, I guess. But we left off with Oh Capitan, Mi Capitan from August 15th. Hey, that's today. The issue that ended today 5 years ago. Whoa! But let's remember this wonderful match from last week. Wasn't this epic? Technically, I minted it. Well, I sort of minted it. I minted it in the sense of not rewinding and got it first try. And I looked back and yeah, a lot of people had issues with this one. A lot of people followed similar strategies of letting either Ra or Wraith get incapped in order to use their incap powers to stack the Cosmotron deck and then eventually get to a Meteor Storm, which yeah, it was pretty deep. I like this one. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I think it was a pretty epic match. But we move on to the one-shot that ended on August 15th. It'd be nice if I knew what number this was. There's no information on screen as to what number one-shot this is. Oh well. Oh Capitan, Mi Capitan. Our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck Mi Capitan lies, fallen cold and dead. Rise Mabel, stand Pierre, come the breaker of the siege, so the heroes bring the battle and avenge our fallen liege. This one shot requires mini-pack 1, Rook City, Shattered Timelines, and Vengeance. Challenge La Capitan versus Southwest Sentinels and Termination Unity and Expatriate and Fugue State Parse in the Ruins of Atlantis. So what will this, how will this play out? And so we meet it again, or is this the first time? It is hard to know, but it shall be the last time. Once again, the time-traveling ne'er-do-well. You're going to jail this time. All right. Southwest Sentinels have Positive Energy, 2 Restorative Bursts, and a Sentinel Tactics. Termination Unity has B-Bot, Modular Workbench, Stealth Bot, and Volatile Parts. Expatriate has Hair Trigger Reflexes, Reload, RPG Launcher, Speed Loading, no guns. Fugue State Parse has Data Mining, 2 Impossible Shots, and a Syntactic Analysis. So, we start with La Part de la Magnifica, and in addition to the challenge rules, cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until 4 crew cards are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Whenever La Capitan flips, the crew card with the highest HP in the villain trash is moved into play. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 3 or more cards under this card, La Capitan flips. Whenever a hero card is destroyed by a villain card, it is placed under this card. At the end of the villain turn, La Capitan deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 projectile damage. On the flip side, at the start of the villain turn, each villain target regains X HP, where X equals the number of cards under this card. Whenever La Capitan would be dealt damage, a card from under this card is moved to the appropriate trash. If this happens, the damage is prevented. At the end of the villain turn, if there are no cards under this card, La Capitan flips. So she loses her end of turn damage, but provides start of turn HP recovery to all the villain targets. All villain targets? Yeah. All right, so what is in store for us? We start with the ship as expected. We also start with La Piste and the amazing Mabel and Final Breath and True Shot. And I believe that means we have a start of turn, turn phase, and end of turn play. If we'll walk the plank, we have an all together now. So where did Walk the Plank go? That was the one that says the target dealt damage this way cannot use powers. Expatriate cannot use powers, which is fine because she doesn't have guns. Ha 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 ha. Joke's on you. And this is going to be 5 damage to one of these two. I don't know, you. It's gonna, the next person is gonna be dealt damage probably. So yeah, there's damage there. End of turn play is Siege Breaker. And then Idealist is hit, Expatriate is hit. This is no choice. And that's that. Oh boy. So currently Capitan is playing 3 cards a turn. And we have La Piste that deals damage based on the number of hero, ongoing, and equipment cards in play. Mabel that is immune to melee damage, destroys a card at the end of the turn, plays a card at the start of the turn. Final Breath that deals extra damage to targets with 10 or fewer, but deals damage the lowest, which is going to be Idealist, who then takes the damage, extra damage. True Shot, who hits the highest and is really hard to kill, and Siege Breaker with a damage reduction and deals irreducible damage as well. Right, so the priorities are usually the things that play cards. And we did see 1 copy of All Together now, although the ship is currently going to reshuffle. So, yeah, Mabel is a big priority because it's an extra card play and a card destruction, and getting rid of her is easier than the ship. Could also just focus exclusively on La Capitan, but 75 HP is a lot of HP. There are a lot of HPs here, but getting rid of the card plays first is pretty important. So how do we go about doing that? HP recovery followed by damage to each villain target is pretty nice. Hits Mabel. This is also psychic damage that hits Mabel. But do we have any other damage beyond that? Have an RPG launcher that would hit her and kill her. That's the only damage on Expatriate. We do have like Impossible Shot here. Plus also Fugue State Parse, who could provide for a lot of random plays. Of course, by going with the Idealist using Telekinetic Jab, we're not going to be blocking. Unless I were to play Sentinel Tactics, but then I don't play Positive Energy. We do have a Stealth Bot. What is Unity going to do? Throw out a Sacrificial B-Bot, because then Final Breath goes after B-Bot, and then B-Bot takes out an environment card and deals damage. This is end of turn, so we don't want that damage to count towards Mabel, because that's going to be after Mabel takes her current action. Expatriate doesn't have a power. Not that she has any powers, but more like she can't play 2 cards, for instance. Probably want to save RPG Launcher in any case. There are some nasty ongoing cards in here, namely Maria Elena's Revenge, which is pretty atrocious. And getting that AoE out seems pretty nice. I mean, not the permanent AoE, but the one-time AoE. So do I throw the 2-hit and then follow it up with a 3-hit, probably? Just to finish her off. Without having to waste an RPG launcher, that seems like the best course of action here. Human Shield. So if I want to get B-Bot out, I have to play Modular Workbench because I can't get B-Bot into play with my base power. Or if I want to play Stealth Bot, I need to put Modular Workbench out. if I discard a card, so I could discard like Stealth Bot to play B-Bot, and then next turn I can use this base power to get Stealth Bot from my trash into play or something like that. Getting B-Bot out as a sacrifice for Final Breath seems nice, unless a Kraken is coming out, which I have no idea. Final Breath would currently be going after Le Piste. If I played B-Bot, I'd be screwing that up. But I think I do want to get that B-Bot out. Cryobot's good. I kind of like Hair Trigger Reflexes to counter any new crews that come out, but it does make Le Piste hit harder, but there's kind of nothing I can do about it. Skip to draw 2 would also be valid, I suppose, since she has no guns. And if she doesn't have guns, then you just draw until you find guns. You could eventually do a syntactic analysis on Expatriate, most likely, in order to get her set up faster. 1 damage doesn't seem worth playing for, though. I'm gonna skip. Gives me ammo. Great. All right, let's get rid of Mabel. I will play the bottom card of my deck. It says Exploit Vulnerability, also nice. Would have been nice alongside Hair Trigger Reflexes. Phosphorescent Chamber. So we have to discard a thing. This power is this turn, yeah. So this discard from Parse is not contributing. We do have to discard a card for this. Let's discard one of those. I think discarding a Golem is probably fine. We do have a reload, so discarding ammo is fine. And I think critical multiplier. It's kind of it's eventually good, but I like a lot of these a lot more. This is really good for base power. This is really good damage, which we're kind of lacking right now, plus it draws. This keeps villain ongoings or environments in check. It's kind of hard to play, though, I guess. We do have ongoing destruction in another way, so we don't necessarily need this one. This is a keeper as well. Maybe it's data mining. Yeah, we have RPG Launcher, we have B-Bot. B-Bot might destroy the Phosphorescent Chamber. You don't have to, right? Yeah, you don't have to. The plus damage could help us. It could also hurt us. Highest HP. Let's throw this on Unity, I guess. All right, all together now. Another big hit, but the ship is not in the trash again. Ship plays Walk the Plank. Basically the same cards that were played last turn, other than Siegebreaker. All right, B-Bot is destroyed. Let's have B-Bot go off first because that is going out under La Capitan. Next, I think we focus the ship to reduce card plays. So if I destroy this now, then True Shot doesn't have that, and Siegebreaker doesn't have that. We don't exactly have a lot of damage, though. Just a few pings. So I think we do destroy this, because otherwise we have to keep discarding to get it, and it's expensive. You're hurting pretty badly already. Sentinel Tactics. I can take out Le Piste if I were to do like telekinetic jab followed by impossible shot, but again, the ship's really the priority here. I think I do this so I can like block with mainstay. Keep focusing down the ship. What is this? What is Rise Power again? Is it the one that's reveal the bottom card of a deck? Yeah. Adam and Rise Power actually would be a lot better. Alright, I don't have a golem to discard for, but we could get one of those golems into play, which is pretty nice. But I don't have a power this turn, right? That's fine. I play Vault Parts for not really any purpose, but it's fine. I can use a power this turn, but I don't have a gun. There's no environment card. We do have Exploit Vulnerability, so let's put out the Hair Trigger Reflexes. And I could play the Speed Loading, might as well. Provides fodder for someone else. Because if I have to destroy a card, I could choose Speed Loading. It's not helpful when I don't have a gun. Speaking of which, I still don't have a gun. Weird. We could select Parse with this to discard a card to make sure that we could play another card from a different deck. Yeah, let's do that. Reveal the top 2 cards of Parse's deck, draw, play, or discard them in any order. That decision provides for start of turn discards, which is pretty good. Between the Lines provides a power, and that power's damage can be irreducible. We don't have many exciting powers here. Unity can't use powers. So I think we discard Between the Lines. Just so that we have a discard done. And now I will recompile, so I was already discarding. All right, let's discard my hand because I will draw 6 cards, which is pretty good. And let's play Expatriate. Gun, 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 gun. Yes! Haha, we got the gun. It's not the best gun, but it is a gun. Hallway Collapse deals each target 3 damage. And there's no reason that order matters. It is AoE. Ow. We're gonna be in single digits soon. That is a big hit. We've played a lot of cards, haven't we? Writhe. We can revive her, right? Target dealt damage this way cannot use powers. Expatriate, probably. That's Nemesis damage, so let's do reduction on the different hit. No, Mabel, no! Alright, exploit vulnerability to increase the damage and then hit her for extra. Good. Ooh. It's not looking too good right now. Mabel has to destroy a card. We choose speed loading, I think. Okay. So idealists, or sorry, sentinels can be revived, basically. Human shield requires us to discard 2 cards to keep. Not worth playing that, doesn't seem like. Do we provide HP recovery? Just because we need to play a card? We don't need to play a card, but that's hasty augmentation on prejudice. That plus idealist will take out the ship or one-shots Mabel, actually. We have another impossible shot here. Let's keep our cards. Okay, there's a signature. All right. See augmentation. Oh, expatriate can't use powers. Okay, well we can just do sentinels on this, which is nice because we actually get an extra block off of it. Yeah, we do have a +1. It doesn't matter. -2 to sentinels. Now I can get a golem for my trash. Stealth bot will probably keep someone alive, I think. So expatriate cannot use powers. Let's not forget that. I could just use RPG launcher to get rid of the piece. He's hitting for a lot. I do have to destroy something for this. That's unfortunate. It is forced destruction. Discard a card to play a card. So I already have a snap decision in play. Extrasensory awareness is pretty good. Especially because we do know that she's only playing one card once we take out the ship. Although we could also play this first to see what we draw, I think. Okay. I think we do this. We're not using base power anymore, but this is a pretty good power. Discard one of them, put the other two on top of the deck in any order. So lowest gets dealt damage. This just deals 2 damage. This deals a lot of damage. Heals each hero target 1. Well, actually the sentinels are blocking this turn. We do have stealth bot, so this is 0 damage. It does put a lot of cards under La Capitan, but it is kind of an empty card. We still have exploit vulnerability, so chip's also fine to put out, but we could also force the flip on La Capitan and have her have a pretty empty turn this turn. I think we discard Captain's Orders. Put Temporal Thief on top while we still have like Stealth Bot. And then chips on top. You do not shuffle, or not chip on top. Chips on second from the top. So we don't have to do Extrasensory Awareness next turn because we're fine with those cards. Or we're playing these right now. Okay, cool. Chips coming out this turn. These cards are coming out as well. So Sentinels, they're stealing Horrifying Dichotomy, Powered Shockwave, Flak Jacket, and updated Intel. Which is important to know because these cards are going to be put back into decks. Whenever she would be dealt damage, a card from under this card is moved to the appropriate trash. When does she flip again? At the start of the turn she flips. And then everyone regains HP. So like Final Breath and Siegebreaker are healing, which is unfortunate. Unless we play cards that don't do that. Yes. 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 Alright, Hippocratic Oath is out. Platform Bot is out. Shock Rounds goes next to Prejudice. Quick calculation. Okay, so 1 on the bottom and 2 in my hand. Right, that's how this card works. So we're not playing cards that deal damage, unfortunately. So we're not able to kill Final Breath before he regains 6. Is the tactic analysis on the bottom? No, I want that in my hand, I think. Critical multiplier on the bottom, sure. Oh yeah, also when she does this, she puts a crew, and then the crew acts immediately. Right, so Le Piste, how much are you hitting for now? 9. Chip is out. This is currently killing Wraith. But we do have unique capabilities here, so like we can end up with a restorative burst to restore Wraith instead of wasting this damage on B-Bot. Because this is -2 to Wraith, but only -1 to Stealth Bot, so that's 3 damage to Stealth Bot. I'm gonna say no. Let's give it to Medico. 1 HP is good. Or 1 damage is good. Irreducible now. And this is going to be split across 2 people. This is irreducible, so I don't want to redirect it. I can redirect this. Because we're going to heal, I think. Okay. Capabilities. Polygonous form is good. Steel Chain's also good. Let's restore Wraith. Does it actually say you may? You may, yeah. You don't have to restore Wraith, but you may. Okay. Should hit Capitan some number of ways, but Le Piste is also dangerous. So I hit Le Piste. And I shall block again. Positive energy's good. Let's heal my team. We're hurting. We're gonna be hit by Final Breath. Let's keep Unity alive, I guess. She seems the most useful. I already have a modular workbench at home. I guess if I put out Raptor Bot, Final Breath goes after Raptor Bot. You do have a Platform Bot. You have a +1, so Platform Bot one-shots Le Piste. Put out Raptor Bot, we have 3 golems, +1 is 4, so it's like 5 damage to Chip if we want it. Or 4 to Final Breath, which is also fine. Shock Rounds is pretty good this turn as well. Because it hits Le Capitan. Shock Rounds is doing 1 damage, 2 to Chip, 2 to Le Piste. Is there any other chip that we can do? Not particularly. Well, the play seems to be to discard modular workbench. I would have to use targeting arrow on Parse to have enough damage to take out Chip if I don't do something here. I guess I could do 2 damage to Chip. Or well, 3 damage followed by 2 damage, and that takes out Chip. But then I still have to take out the Piste somehow. I don't know. Seems like we're going to be wasting damage one way or another. Chip's not that bad, though. The Piste is a bigger priority. Shooting Prejudice at Le Piste is probably better. Then having platform bot do those. Maybe. Final breath I want gone. Somehow. Submachine gun seems good. But not for this turn. One of those is B-bot, right? I want my B-bot back. Am I in a position to rewind? Why? Do I need to rewind? Did I do something bad? Putting hollow points on shock rounds might do more. I don't think you can do that. It just increases the damage of that card's power by 2, so it only affects prejudice. If I could hollow point the shock rounds, that would be nice. But this is not. After that card's power is used to damage target, expatriate deals each non-hero target 1 lightning damage. This just increases the card's power by 2. Yeah, otherwise the hollow lightning rounds would be pretty nice. You could do between the lines to have Idealist deal the damage to Final Breath and follow it up with Mainstay's block again. That way we get Final Breath out without having to lose that amount of HP we've gained. You know, the bottom card of my deck is Critical Multiplier. We don't know what the top card of Capitan's deck is, so we're probably using this power again. It's probably between the lines and syntactic analysis on someone. Unity, maybe? Gauge is a less powerful extrasensory awareness, except you draw a card off of it. I mean, you don't have to target the villain deck with it, so it's not really a one-to-one there. Do I need Reveal the Flaws? The only damage reduction is on Siegebreaker. I may not need that one. Maybe I just discard that one. And then I think Syntactic, because that gives me new information. So 2 construction pylons. Okay. Sure. I don't think there's harm in playing them other than they become targets for destruction later. You don't have golems in your hand, though. Alright. Take out the Final Breath. So we'll save some of our damage now. Okay. There are 3 crews in play, so destroy 4 cards, or the ship goes back into play. Ship is in the trash. Or Unity cannot use powers. Or we can redirect the damage to Stealthbot to allow for powers. Like Unity needs to use powers because she doesn't have golems. Depends on what Brainstorm draws, really. think we want to prevent the ship from entering play at the very least. Walk the plank is better than plunder for the time being. We could try to then focus on taking out crew so that plunder does less. Recompile's nice. Oh boy. Once again, extra card plays. That's kind of trash though. No. So we are destroying 3 cards, by the way. 4 cards, rather. I could probably destroy a pylon because I don't have golems in hand. I do have to lose 4 of these cards. It's a lot of cards. Volatile parts. Maybe we're trying to keep golems in place so we don't need that damage. Workbench over pylon now. We don't need exploit vulnerability if we know there isn't a crew coming out, but we don't know if one of the later plays is a crew coming out. We do want to probably skip someone's turn is a problem. On the other hand, Sentinels is not a good target for that. Sentinels playing Durasteel Chains and Human Shield seems pretty good though. Skipping Unity's turn might be what we have to do. No, I don't want to skip her turn either. Oh boy, this is kind of dangerous. I don't want to skip any of their turns. We could skip Expatriates, but that's going to be 2 extra card plays. Well, yeah. It's gross. Shuffle the villain trash, play 2 crews, great. And Maria Elena's Revenge, of course. Oh, Sentinels don't have powers. Because I didn't redirect it? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm rewinding. Because I did not want Sentinels to be dealt damage. At first I was like, oh yeah, we could do this. Okay. Once again, Lapis needs to go up. We have to destroy Maria Elena's Revenge somehow. We don't have a means of doing that unless I get B-bot. Which... meh. How much damage is that? It's 3 damage, right? Unfortunately, it's Capitan dealing damage, so mainstay would be taking 3 + 1 - 2. Extra play. Reading party. Well, that's all the crews apparently. So I have that going for me, which is nice. Hollow points are going to be good for next turn. Or we're skipping your next turn. Ah! What if I don't skip your next turn? Oh, God. Another power. Okay. I think Crabot is worth. Hey, Stealthbot's back. There are no crews. There are no ships. Ow! Actually, I want to hit. We already lost the mint, so I can use powers now. All right. I want to hit Crabot. Okay, there we go. don't think I hit Final Breath here, though, because I think that triggers Maria Elena's Revenge again. Bhutan. I want to destroy Pillars of Hercules, but stop the revenge. Don't think I need to play that, unless I just take Hollow Points back right away. So this goes off before Pillars of Hercules, except I can't destroy Pillars of Hercules with data mining because that card is bogus, apparently. I mean, I'm skipping the rest of my turn. I only get to discard up to 3 cards. I just realized, hey, Segmentation Fault. That destroys environment cards. Mabel! I will skip my turn. Have we made forward progress? Kind of hard to say. Increase all lightning damage by 2, but we can't play cards. That's not really a good trade. Captain's orders. Captain's orders. Ow. Mabel, you go. Oh boy. This game's hard. I can't play extra cards. Let's control the villain deck. you. That's totally fine, honestly. 2 temporal thieves. We have mainstay redirecting damage, hopefully. Still have captain's orders to deal with, though. Could be killing mainstay by accident. Another phosphorescent chamber, though. Ugh, with 1 damage. Well, I guess... it's kind of trash. Kind of trash. Getting really sick of these bad environment cards here. They're all bad. They're all bad. Yeah, I can't even redirect us to mainstay now. Except I do want to keep Raptorbot is the problem, but Raptorbot's gonna be killed by Captain's orders anyway. Right? Thank you, Colignus Form. Oh my god, who? It's not even Raptorbot. Sorry, Raptorbot's at 2. 2 of these. Alright, so we're incapping. I think it's gonna be Parse. These are deck stacking. So how do I play this match better for next time is what I'm thinking right now. What can I do differently? Focus on Capitan, ignore the crew, don't leave the stupid Pillars of Hercules out for millions of turns. Do something weird. I'm gonna take out True Shot. Because I can. It's kind of hard to take her out. Whenever you can use Parse's things, use them on Unity. Use them on Unity! Probably wasted damage, actually. I don't actually, yeah, I don't need that. Put that one out. Ah, RPG launcher. That would have been nice to have had a second ago. Alright, all the crews are gone at least. That's the good news. One player may discard their hand to get rid of this card. I guess Dark Delusions goes. Because I'm absolutely not leaving Toxic Seaweed out. Absolutely not. Oh yeah, we knew this was Temporal Thief. This can all redirect because we don't have the +1 anymore. I mean, things are finally under control, though. That said, there's no more crews. We need Mainstay back. We got rid of all the stuff that would have brought Mainstay back. So it kind of sucks. I discarded them thinking, oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, it was a kind of rough game to this point. I think we're possibly fine now, though. But I don't want to speak too soon. You can replace Platform Bot with Raptor Bot. Probably. I don't really feel like Flash Forging, no. Because I can discard Champion Bot for what? So we save the RPG launcher since it can destroy environment cards, whereas we can destroy ongoings with a parse. I don't want to play hollow points if there's only one target. So I'm just gonna shoot her once. Assault rifle's a bit better. Ow. Has every environment card been bad? This is Ruins of Atlantis. They do have a lot of bad cards. I don't think the ship is in the trash, is it? Yeah. And flipping does do that. Okay. Yeah, do that. And you destroyed a card, so you get to play an extra card. Yay! Target dealt damage, cannot use powers. Expatriate cannot use powers. Alright, cool. Mainstay is not alive. Raptor bots are a bit exposed right now. Swift bud. If I can do a ping of damage. I can't use power, so my ping of damage is going to be RPG launcher, which does have to destroy something. Bummer. Why? Target dealt damage, cannot use powers. Coligonous form, sure. Okay, we weathered that turn. We do still have a second chance in there. Someday. Not second chance. Blackout is pretty good. Super healing? There's a second chance. Keep the hasty augmentation for the submachine gun if crews come back out. Flash Forge, do we still have construction pylon in here? No. All of those are gone. All of our powers are gone. All the modular workbenches are gone. It was kind of difficult for me to add extra golems to play. Oh man, that's rude. Skip's probably fine. Skip's probably fine. You only have 1 damage you can do. Might as well get your hand back. I guess like this is slightly better than this because you can do your draw phase first and draw 2 cards. This is, of course, going after that. Of course. I think it's kind of foolish to try to keep Raptor Bot out with only 1 bot. There's the Krakens. There are 3 of them in the deck. It took ages to find one. I healed Stealth Bot, but I'm gonna actually destroy Stealth Bot to get B Bot out so that the Kraken can be taken out. I drew Stealth Bot, but I can't play Stealth Bot like ever, apparently. We are gonna have Human Shield next turn. So mystical defenses aren't actually hurting us. Except for this turn. Because for some reason I got rid of Stealth Bot. Weird. There's the shit. It's back. And Maria Elena's Revenge is back. So I really need to like recycle my draw pile at this point. This is why I'm forcing Unity to draw millions of cards. We're absolutely gonna have to recycle this. I have no golems in play, but I really just need to draw these remaining cards. Once I have reshuffled my deck, I can like Flash Forge and stuff, which is nice. That one. Oh yeah, this does get bots into play. Duh. If I have no golems in play, then this is fine. I get a bot. Yay. Yay. Yay us. Okay. But still, I can't really have more than one golem in play. We're still alive. We're chugging along. Second mystical defenses. Oh, this is really good. Sure, you can be hit. But this is really good. Because I redirect this all to mainstay, and he takes 0. We're turning this around. Starting with Raiding Party is pretty bad. I dislike greatly. Okay, that's 1 to mainstay or destroy a card. And then that's gonna be 2 to mainstay. And then that's gonna be 1 to mainstay. You can take that. Also bear in mind that mystical defenses are dealing 4 damage to all villain targets, so that's pretty good. We also have a blackout here. Okay. So I have a modular workbench so I can do stuff cool. Bum. Is it too late to get Swiftbot in play? Kinda want to. Unless we're winning this turn, which I don't think we are. Captain's orders gets destroyed by Parse. Probably goes after a villain card, maybe? Lowest HP hero is 4 HP. Battleforge is gonna be a 3. Yeah. Kraken's helping us finally. Oh, Capitan's flipping. Which means the lowest or the highest HP crew is coming back. Way Battleforged. Hey, it's Battleforged. Yay. All right, an empty turn. Logan's form got used up already. That's rude. I think Wraith takes this. I'm gonna redirect that. We do need to heal mainstay so that Kraken goes after one of those guys, hopefully. Could do good hero, bad hero. We could do positive energy. Positive energy is a bit better because it hits Capitan. Yeah, we're running out of cards here. We need to draw more. In a pinch, you sometimes black out Medico. Oh, true. We could do blackout and Medico. Because that would be a lot of healing, indeed. You kind of want to make sure that the Kraken goes after these things. Forged right now will be at 5. If I put Raptor bots out, I kind of need to make sure I focus the damage correctly. Raptor bots aren't too helpful this turn because Capitan can't be damaged. I could put out 2 platform bots and then hit one of them hits Battleforged and then Kraken goes after it most likely. I need to search for cards. I don't really want to waste a powered shockwave just to get rid of one of these cards. I could do a brainstorm. Yeah, so pylon brainstorm. Okay, so True Shots basically, unless we skip Expatriate's play, this damage is never gonna stick. Battle Forged, currently what, 7-5? And if we're putting out platform bots, it needs to be a 3, so it needs to take a total of at least 2. So 1 isn't really good enough, we have to hit it with platform bot. And if I decide not to play a card with Expatriate, it's probably fine. I guess the problem here is that Mainstay is discarding these 2 cards with Parliament Shield, which is important. Although Parse is going to allow them to draw before they play. Is there a draw on these cards? There's a team communication. All right. I mean, I guess, well, I only need to hit the Battleforged once. I guess I could have hit Cryobot. And then I could have had Battleforged hit twice that way, but... And that would have also hit Capitan. I could still hit Cryobot. I'm gonna rewind. We've already lost the mint, so it doesn't matter. So let's hit Cryobot first. Okay. So then we want to do this. And this, and then the 2 mystical defenses, put Battleforged at 3 and then Kraken goes after it. Awesome. me skip this. I guess I had an assault rifle. I went to all these links and I have an assault rifle that would have done 2 to Battle Forged for us. Actually, I guess we're going after True Shot right now. Which I don't want to do, so I'm gonna hit you. Environment plays Kraken. Oh, they're going after both of those. Awesome. Fine by me. Here's where John will hold tab. But I really like seeing heroes taking 0 damage while the villains get ruined. It brings a sense of pride and joy. So the environment was terrible to us the entire game, and then the last 4 turns it finally decided to be our friend. Yay. Destroy a card. Alright. And we get Battle Forged back, surprise. And now we just win. You don't even have to discard for this. We win! I didn't think we were going to win, but once we finally got rid of all those crews, it finally got together. Oh boy! Also, incapping parse was definitely correct, because we destroyed a lot of ongoing cards and drew a lot of cards with that. I don't know that Expatriate would have provided as good of a bonus. She had, like, next time that hero uses a power, they deal 1 damage, which isn't really, like, stellar. Oh man, that was brutal. I'm sure everyone complained about that one shot back in the day. Let's play the one from 5 years ago. So that was the one that ended today. This is the one that started today, 5 years ago. The butterfly effect. Randomized start. My, what do we have here? Exclaimed Kismet as the heroes burst into her hideout. Look at you, it's almost as if some unseen force pressed the universe's randomize button. She waved dismissively as Legacy began to speak. Spare me the unbearably heroic speeches. Nobody knows what's going to happen now. Or should I say, you don't. This one-shot requires Mini-Pack 1, Rook City, Shattered Timelines, and Wrath of the Cosmos. Yay. This is 5 years ago, with a random start, so we can't blame John. It is Trickster Kismet versus Grandpa Legacy, and Golem Unity, and Darkwatch Expatriate, and Raw Horus of Two Horizons, and Freedom 6 Bunker, in Docthoreth Capital. So, be sure to direct all your hatred towards John for this terribly set up one-shot. Wink, wink. Lucky meeting you here. Now I get to show you all of my new tricks. The actions you take become your own legacy. Stand proud. So, Grandpa Legacy has Backfist Strike, Danger Sense, Flying Smash, Thok. Golem Unity has B-Bot, Modular Workbench, Robot Reclamation, Stealth Bot. Darkwatch Expatriate has Assault Rifle, Flak Jacket, Incendiary Rounds, and Submachine Gun. Raw Horse of Two Horizons has 2 Imbued Fires, a Scorched Earth, and Summoned Staff. An engine of war bunker has adhesive foam grenade, decommissioned hardware, external combustion, and Gatling gun. So at the start of the game, Kismet enters play. Unstable trickster side up. The talisman is put into the play area of the hero with the highest HP. Stolen charm side up. The villain deck is shuffled and cards are revealed until 3 Jinx cards are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back to the villain deck. When the talisman enters the villain play area, Kismet flips. Whenever a lucky card enters play, Kismet deals each hero target 2 energy damage and regains 5 HP. At the end of the villain turn, Kismet deals a hero character card in the play area with the talisman 5 psychic damage. Then if there are no Jinx cards in play, the top card of the villain deck is played. Cool. Who is the highest? That is a tie between Legacy and Expatriate. I mean, Expatriate's probably the one to choose because he could just use his base power on himself and then use the talisman, whereas Expatriate would like to use guns, you know? And we have Shaky Arm. Play this next to the hero with the most cards for a damage reduction. Unity? Whenever that hero plays a card, that hero deals himself 1 melee damage. -1? Also Unity? Also Unity. Perfect. And we're getting a lot of Jinxes. Play this whenever that hero deals damage, their player must discard 1 card. I mean, if I do use my base power, I am actually hitting myself. Whenever that hero deals damage, their player must discard 1 card. You do have damage here, Legacy. You like to deal damage. You don't actually have damage here just yet. I also don't really... This is a team that doesn't really have ongoing destruction outside of Unity and Expatriate. We have B-Bot. We do have modular workbench, so we don't have to actually hit ourselves to play golems, at least. Poor Unity. This version of Bunker does... Oh yeah, you're right, duh. Discard a mode card to destroy ongoing cards. You have no modes, though. It's unfortunate. Destroy all environment cards. Deal damage equal to the number of environment cards destroyed +1. Increase damage dealt to that target by 1. Well, that's just rude. Kismet hasn't gone off yet, right? Also, this plays a card? Oh, it's another Jinx, right? Wait, what? Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, that's right. These are all Jinx cards, right? That one shot was not a card. Okay. Legacy's going to be hit by Expatriate. So I don't want to be... Or, sorry, Legacy's going to be hit by Kismet. For sure. So let's not give him a +1. All right. What shall we do? You don't actually have other targets, right? Weird. Keeps playing Smash for Doc Thorath. Play Danger Sense so that I'm immune to Doc Thorath. Play Thok so I draw 2 more cards. Let's do Danger Sense. I like Danger Sense. Alright, Kismet, what you got? Lucky Jinx. Whenever a lucky card enters play, deal each hero target 2 energy damage and blah blah blah. So that is basically your effect again. And then this is damage. Alright. So imminent destruction destroys the card that enters play, and then we have 2 lucky cards that we still need to filter through. This is the environment of this week's one-shot 2. 5 years later. I'm discarding the card that says you can put golems back. I want the other ones. Okay. So what does Flip Kismet do again? When a talisman enters a hero up to the area, she flips. The first time a lucky card enters play each turn, Kismet regains 5 HP and plays the top card of the villain deck. At the end of the villain turn, Kismet deals each hero target and the talisman 2 psychic damage. Then Kismet destroys 1 Jinx card. If she does, all Jinx cards in play are moved to the play area of the hero target with the highest HP. Oh boy, that's damage. Well, I can't actually play Imbued Fire because Unity would actually hit herself whenever she plays cards, and then when she deals damage, bad stuff happens. Let's summon staff. I have damage now. So draw 3, discard 2. I mean, we do have Stealth Bot, though. That said, reduce damage dealt by that hero by 1. When you play a card, deal himself 1 melee, becomes 2, redirects here, -1, -1. So Imbued Fire is fine then. I have a damage power. I have Flesh of the Sun God. Beautiful. These are a few of my favorite things. Scorched Earth is pretty good, though. All of these are pretty good. All of these are pretty good. These are the cards that say if you want to deal damage, you can deal damage to your heart's delight. Flesh of the Sun God will counter the whole, like, 2 left feet thing if we decide to do something else. I don't know. If Stealth Bot dies, for instance. I'm sure we're gonna get another Staff of Ra. I'm sure. Hey! Ah! Ah! Yes! I knew how John stacked the decks, because I am smart. I could stop the environment from playing cards so that when she does do the destroy environment thing, she doesn't actually do much. And actually, it will be it will be 1 damage, which Stealthbot eats for dinner. I do not have a mode card. I'm gonna use the power anyway. Yes, that was the joke. This is a randomized start. That's the joke. Okay, so this all redirects to Stealthbot. Oh, and then that accidentally did because I said this turn. Okay, well, sure, you can take that damage. That's fine. I'm not that upset with that. So we have Lucky, and Jinx. It's gonna target Unity. That's perfect. I'm okay with that. I think I skip. Get more cards. What shall I do here? Guns? that up eventually for a unload someday. Or get some ammos. Let's get guns. Shock round's pretty good with imbued fire. Let's get my damage power, because I'm happy with my cards now. I am doing this Jeremy style. Bunker probably skips. Because I don't feel like playing Gatling gun. Hey, there's a mode card. Rathian military. Stealth bot can only soak up one of these hits. Probably expatriates. Because I accidentally redirected a big hit. Weird. Oh. It's no longer Unity. Well, that's just rude. Cards. Hey, another mode card. Unfortunately, these are all lucky. So she's gonna deal each hero target 2 energy damage. Womp womp. So here with the highest deals here with the lowest energy damage, but we have imbued fire. We also have Flesh of the Sun God. As long as I don't play a golem here. I'm not playing B-bot and champion bot probably. Because then I can Flesh of the Sun God and that damage is 0. Hey, Legacy Ring. Awesome. I was hoping for that. Yeah, I also can't play a card because I'm dealing myself 1 fire damage, which means I then discard a card, but this happens twice. Actually, it's even worse than that. I deal myself 1 fire damage twice, and each of those discards a card twice, so I actually discard I discard 4 cards if I play a card right now. So, skip. You have a -1, so my presumption was that I'm just gonna use my base power here. Probably. Just like... I mean, I still have imbued fire, so it is 2 damage. I'm not, like, if I use this, I'm actually losing 1 damage in the end. Just blackjacket it up, I guess. Get rid of that Thorathian military. Not get rid of, but dang it. It does not help us. We need to get rid of that -1 on expatriate. Making a little bit of progress. At the end of the environment turn, discard the top card of each deck. Well, it's good that this gets rid of one of the lucky cards, and the other lucky card that's on top is the same card. It's not actually doing anything bad. Black jacket. If an equipment card is discarded this way, I move it to the owner's hand. Hey, we got an equipment. Got an equipment card, yay. Got rid of Ziggurat Capital. Damage. Damage. Alright, so now with Legacy Ring, we don't have to do Jerk Legacy. What shall we do? Okay, so now we have 2 more cards to look at, and they're all luckies. Fantastic. So are we killing the Defiant Looters? Probably not, so we can discard a lucky card with it. It seems pretty good. Probably do Violent Trickster. So discard a Fortune Smile, Violent Trickster beneath that. Is there any way that the Defiant Looters accidentally dies? Don't think so. Wait, what? What? That Raptor bot is exposed. I don't want to do shock rounds because that's gonna accidentally kill the talisman if the environment deals 2 damage to everyone. Let's see what's up here. A shotgun? Shotgun's fine. Grenade launcher will kill the military, so I can shotgun the Kismet. Summon staff. Get a staff. Does Unity want to play cards next turn? I'm gonna say no. I want to do damage. Damage is fun. I do like the damage. And that would have killed the talisman. Alright. That's not equipment. That's not equipment. That's not equipment. How do we have an equipment-rich team and we're not getting equipments? What? Okay, Bunker, once again, is the only one to get a card this way. Ah! Okay, well, B-Bot is being taken out by this, which means hit Kismet and hit no one else. I was hoping to use this to destroy a Jinx, probably. Dealt damage. Poop. I have to discard 4 cards now? Ah, oh, that was wrong. Okay, I lost my mint, but this is not a minty stream, as it turns out. I didn't get mint in the last game. I'm not getting mint in this game. I will instead hit raw. Oh no, sorry, this is not even the thing. I don't want to discard 4 cards. That's just terrible. So instead, I will hit Raw, who's immune to fire, so I don't actually deal damage. And then I will destroy the thing that's damaging and killing Raptorbot. Oh, but also Kismet's gonna kill Raptorbot. Shoot. Shoot. I don't like this. I probably shouldn't have played Raptorbot, since I knew that this was going to happen anyway. Okay. I have a reload. I have a staff in play. I suppose I could discard the staff or something. I don't know. Legacy is hurting. Okay, we have motivational charge now to keep us alive. I guess I could have done like next evolution and that would have saved a lot of damage. Oh well. Let's reveal Kismet again. Please give me jinxes. Alright, good. Highest HP is Expatriate. Whenever that hero uses a power, Kismet deals the hero 1 psychic. That's pretty trash. This next the hero with the lowest, so that is pretty bad on Legacy. I guess if I do next evolution on Psychic, though, that means it's pretty inert. Which is, I guess, what I'm doing next turn. That's the result. So now that I know that we have jinxes here, I don't want Defiant Looters. I guess I could leave Fortune Smile on top, and Defiant Looters gets rid of it. And then I know there are 2 jinxes here, so I can destroy the Defiant Looters, and those jinxes can come out. Skip. This Unity's pretty sad. Our mind's pretty scattered. We're also winning. Next goal is the Wrathful Gaze Kismet, I think. Freedom Fighters. Hey, it's an equipment. Again, an equipment-rich team. And Bunker is the one that gets the equipment card back. Oh, Bunker. All right. You have no power here. I still can't play a card because I can't take fire damage. That's weird. I mean, if I take damage, I discard 4 cards. That's what's going on. Oh no, the talisman! Guess we don't get the Wrathful Gaze, unfortunately. But I do get to finish with the Staff of Ra. Well, that was definitely a palate cleanser game after the last one. Didn't have to think too hard about that one. I did end up not minting it because I rewinded, but I didn't want Unity to discard 4 cards, and then I proceeded to not really need her 4 cards anyway. We played a B-Bot and a Raptor Bot. The B-Bot stopped the environment card, the B-Bot dealt 3 damage, and that was all that was. Poor Unity. Did nothing, really. He did everything in the previous game and nothing in this game. I guess it was more Sentinels in the previous game, but Unity in the last 10% of that last game was pretty important. Alright, well, it's not quite 9 o'clock, but I think it's close enough to the hour to call it for the night. Plus, I'm hoping to watch Better Call Saul finale. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Be sure to check us out next week for more vintage one-shots. We'll play the one-shot from 5 years ago again, and we'll keep moving on. Be sure to check out the other streams we have on this channel. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. is Handelabra Live with John, who might be demoing Sentinels of Earth Prime content. You never know. Every Friday at 4 p.m. is Tales from the Archive, another letdown. Nope. What the heck am I talking about? I somehow jumped a step, and I also mentioned something that's not active anymore. Let's start over again. Hi guys, I'm Logic Dolphin. I'm streaming on this channel. Every Friday at 4 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. is Spirit Island Saturdays with usually myself, usually John, and usually Seamus. And yeah, Tales from the Archive is on hiatus, so it will not be appearing. FYI, in 2 weeks, I will be moving back to Thursday nights because my class schedule for the fall semester has me teaching Monday and Wednesday evenings. And so I am best moved to Thursday to keep up the Dolphins dive. So next week will be the last Monday stream, and then starting on September 1st, I believe, we're going to be, September 1st. So that will be the Oblivion stream to start off the month of September on Thursday. Handelabra products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island, all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. Also support Sentinels of Earth Prime on Kickstarter to make that be a reality. It has been funded, but we would like to see some stretch goals happen. Follow me at twitch.tv/LogicDolphin if you would like to see some Final Fantasy XIII content. I've been doing some randomizers of the game, and it's been pretty fun, although the current seed's kind of trash. But hopefully it picks up from here. In any case, I am very good at delivering Final Fantasy XIII content. Maybe I'll sometimes do something else. I was doing Slay the Spire like 2 months ago, but I don't know if I'll be going back to that anyway. That's all I have. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe.